discuss second topic, biological classification. So biological classification, that is 2 kingdom and 5 kingdom classification. 2 kingdom classification given by scientist Carolus Linnaeus and classify into only Plantae and Animalia. So in the Plantae and Animalia, that is not most complex classification, easily according to their gross morphology, not provide sufficient information like cell type, eukaryote or prokaryote, unicellular or multicellular. That's why it is feel that this classification is not sufficient. So scientist comes R.H. Whitaker and give 5 kingdom classification. He classify the organism into the 5 kingdom, that is Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia, according to character, cell wall, cell type, cell organization, nutrition and reproduction. So discuss one by one. Like in the kingdom Monera, that is unicellular prokaryotes like bacteria are present. They are bacteria like they are cosmopolitan, parasitic, heterotrophic nutrition, some having chemoautotrophic nutrition, and useful for the human benefits also causing disease. So in the Monerans, the bacteria, the discuss the cell wall. The cell wall is present, made up of peptidoglycan. Cell type, that is a prokaryotic cell. Cell organization, that is unicellular. Nutrition, different types, parasitic also and saprophytic. Saprophyte means, that is saprophyte, that obtaining food from dead and decaying organic substance, that is mean of saprophytic nutrition. Reproduction, that is mainly a sexual mode of reproduction like in binary fission. And in favorable condition they form spores. So very important. So that is a characteristic features of Monera. Also bacteria having different shape and size according like comma shaped Vibrio, Bacillus, rod shaped, spherical shaped Cocci, so it is different in shape. Monera is classified into 2 types, that is Eubacteria and Archaebacteria. Very important. So in the Eubacteria, that is true bacteria, they are like cyanobacteria, that is called Eubacteria. So cyanobacteria, example, Anabaena stalk, help in the fixation of the nitrogen. They are autotrophic, and heterocysts are present, so they help in the nitrogen fixation. Very important point. So Eubacteria also a symbiotic bacteria. Symbiotic means they are live together in mutualistic association with another species, which both are benefited to each other. That is called mutualism or symbiotic. So that also symbiotic association. Example, Rhizobium, which having symbiotic association with root nodules of legume plant, which help in the fixation of the nitrogen. So very important. And Archaebacteria, that is called, archae means that is primitive bacteria. Why they are called primitive? Because their cell wall composition are different from the Eubacteria. So due to the difference of cell wall composition, they are withstand with the harsh condition. Some of bacteria are acidophiles, survive in the high acidic condition. Some are thermophiles, high temperature, survive in the high temperature. Some are halophiles, present in the high saline water or salty water, they are called halophiles. And methanogens, methane producing bacteria is called methanogens and methanobacterium. So methanogen bacteria is producing methane, a biogas in the ruminant, in the rumen part of the stomach, they are called methanogens or biogas. So very important between that is Eubacteria and Archaebacteria. This is classification of Monera. Then we move to the Protista. Next kingdom, that is Protista. So in the Protista, that is unicellular eukaryotes. Their cell wall, that is cell wall is absent in the protist. Cell type, that is unicellular, that is eukaryotic cell type. Cell organization, that is unicellular. Nutrition, they also having autotrophic, parasitic, heterotrophic, different type of nutrition also present. And main mode of reproduction, that is asexual, like in binary fission. In amoeba, euglena, that is binary fission, that is protista. So in the protist like different say amoeba, euglena, paramecium, trypanosoma, plasmodium, that comes under protist. So in the protist they are classified according to their locomotory organs. So they are classified like amoeboid, they are having pseudopodia like structure, like in amoeba they capture the prey and capture the food by the amoeba, this pseudopodia. Second, that is called flagellated. So they are having long flagella. So in the trypanosoma they are parasitic, causing disease, they are having long flagella. So that is called flagellated. Ciliated, they are having thousands of cilia in their surface, like in the paramecium. So that is by engulfing the food particles also and push the water. That is ciliated protozoans. And that is last one is sporozoans. So sporozoans like in plasmodium. What is plasmodium? Plasmodium is a parasite of malaria, which is causative agent. The vector is plasmodium is female anopheles mosquito. Very important. So that is a classification of protist. Next one, that is fungi. So the fungi are unicellular, some are multicellular also. They are heterotrophic, cosmopolitan. They are also used in human benefits. So in the you see the structure of fungi, their cell wall present, that is made up of chitin. Very important. Cell wall is polysaccharide made up of chitin. That cell type, that is multicellular organism. Some are unicellular like yeast. And cell type, that is eukaryotic. And nutrition, that is a saprophytic type of nutrition. Parasites also fungi. And reproduction, asexual mode of reproduction. And spores also they are formed, like conidiospore and zoospores and sporangiospores. Different types of spores also present in the fungi. So when you see the characters of fungi, they are having different use for human benefits also. Used in the baker's industry, alcohol industry, like in yeast, called Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Formation of penicillin, that Penicillium notatum. So this kingdom also used for the human benefits, also called many diseases in like Puccinia, rust fungi, plants. So they are also harmful effect in the plants and animals. So that is classification of fungi. And when we go for the animalia and plantae, they are having a separate chapter. So we discussed plantae and animalia in separate chapter. So that is these kingdoms. Next we move to the some other like mycorrhiza. What is mycorrhiza? That is myco means fungi and rhiza means root. Very important. So what is this? That is symbiotic association. That is a symbiotic association between root of higher plants and the fungi. So what happened in symbiotic association? The fungi having a thin thread-like structure called fungal hyphae, and their group form myceli. So this hyphae absorb the water and nutrients from the soil and give to the root of the higher plants like Pinus and Ficus pinus. So that help to each other, and these higher plants give the organic food to the fungi. So that is symbiotic association.